everybody. Hopefully this is working. Hold on, let's see here. All right, yep. Looks like everything should be good to go. And we got a little bit of a delay here. Hopefully everything is streaming okay for you guys. It looks all right. So I always hate that delay. Had an issue with the standby music, did not want to play for some reason. Don't know why. 100% for sure why anyway. But how is everybody doing today? Oh, I got a cat pounding on the door over there. Oh, see, I was in a hurry, was having internet issues, and we forgot to put Jimmy on. Sorry about that. All right, how is everybody doing? Okay, good. Thank you, Brian S. So, Google just decided to come alive for some reason. That was weird. All right, so first off in the chat, we had DR Guitars, Mr. Dave, giving me a hard time because I was running late. And then Mr. Keys watching the Tampa Bay Lightning go Bolts. See how everything plays out this season. Let's see. Paul Lou. Yes, it is cold here for us guys in Florida. So I know, who is that? Terry Himes? Terry 9F? Yeah, that's no. That's too cold for me. I did my time. Brian S., how are you, sir? I saw you got a new Solar. Hopefully you're liking that thing. Janice is here. And who else? That's it for right now. Yep, downright cold. That's for sure, Dave. I don't know. I can't take that cold weather anymore. No way. Oops. Let me do this. So we'll kind of give it since I was running a few minutes late here, we just kind of give it a couple minutes, but got that little puppy there. We're gonna give a little open up, see what's going on. And I was let's see. Oops. Hold on. I don't know why Steve Keys, for some reason, it does not want to show your messages. I don't know why. Huh. That is weird. Here, let me do this since Brian, you're in here. There you go. I will have plenty of moderators. So, there you go, Brian. If you could handle the riffraff for me. I know you're pretty good at it. So, see, I haven't done this in a while, and that delay just kind of gets to me. Paul, I thought I said hi to Paul Lou and Terry Himes both, because Terry was complaining about the weather, which I don't blame him, and I have sympathy for you because I did many a year shoveling the snow. And then when I moved out, my parents got a snowblower. So that's probably the way that always seems to go. Now you've got Mr. Keys Guitars there, who goes out and purposely plays in the snow, goes snowshoeing and snowboarding and tubing. So yeah, not my cup of tea there, let's just say. So, let's see. So how is everybody else doing? We are, I know some of you saw my, oh, it's back here. Hold on. I'll have to show it off. My custom shop. That's right. Brian is the man to today. At least today, anyway, Brian. So, but this is all six-string Brian's fault. Every bit of it. Because this came up on Replay's Instagram, which is a local shop here. Should have worn one of their shirts, right? Let's see. Let's see if the camera's working today. Oh, look at that. So if you're looking for anything in the Florida area, Paul, you can check it out. But if nothing else, they post some great pictures online. They make you drool. Try and entice you into the store. But so six-string Brian had been saying he was looking for a custom shop Strat, and I had seen that one come up on their Instagram and decided that I kind of messaged him and said, hey, if you want, I'll go check this thing out for you. I had to go there anyway for something else, and he said sure. So I went in and looked at it, and when I picked it up and basically saw the back of that neck, I didn't delete anything? Sorry. Yeah. So if I had walked in and saw this guitar not going to look at it, I never would have picked it up. I am not typically this relic guy, you know, with all this and the two-tone and the white over top, and yeah, they did just get in a nice Les Paul, Steve. But so I went and checked it out, and when I picked it up and then plus saw this neck, I don't know if you could, the camera just does not do it justice, but this thing is a joy to hold. Well, Brian, I will meet you down there anytime you want, man. Anytime. But that was in, I don't know, like the beginning of December. And Brian had said that there was just no way he could do it with the taxes, and possible if he had to pay duties, and shipping with insurance would cost a small fortune. So I kept thinking about it, and I saw it come up in another picture on something. They were showing something else, and it was in the showcase where it originally was. So that was over a month it had been sitting there. Well, realistically, that guitar new from Sweetwater is $4,900, which is totally insane, which another reason I definitely would have never looked at that at all. So they kind of made me an offer when I went in to look at it for six-string Brian, and it was pretty decent, and I passed that on to him. And then I had to go back down there in January to get something, and I went in the one day after work, and it was still there. So I played it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I can't do this. There's no way. And they gave me an even better deal than when I looked at it in December. And I'm like, wow, that's not too bad, but I'd have to get rid of something. So I didn't necessarily want to get rid of anything. I have made that mistake so many times and was like, no, because every time I get rid of something, then I'm regretting it. And then I don't want to have that issue anymore where, 5 years, 6 years, even a month down the road where I'm going, yeah, I probably shouldn't have got rid of that. So, but I had a S2 Starla that I got from them like about 3-4 months earlier. Actually, I think it was almost 6 months earlier. but I wasn't really playing it that much. I got it because it had a Bigsby on it, and it's roughly $1,000 guitar, and they had it used, and I picked it up for under $600. So I thought that was a good deal. But I just never played it. I didn't really bond with it that much. If I'd been playing out more, maybe I would have. But so I'm like, well, I could get rid of that thing because I don't really have any major stuff invested in it. Can you guys hear this cat? He is going nuts. Give me a minute. Stand by. Pause. Hold on. Yeah, I know. I did not want to have seller's remorse, Brian. That was like, man. So yeah, the custom shop is definitely. I'm gonna say it's overpriced. For what that guitar is new, there is absolutely no way. I get the fact that it's made in California. You got higher wages, all that kind of stuff. But I was like, nah, new, no. So I also had a PRS SE 245. Now I played that guitar a lot. I did that in my 6 Feet Apart video. I used that quite a bit in that. I used it a lot at church. It had some nice tones after I changed the pickups out in it. And but I also have that Les Paul Tribute, which is basically the same guitar. It just weighed a little bit more, and it definitely had a little more oomph to it as far as yeah, it's the cat. He's raising havoc. He didn't get to finish his dinner, but I agree, Paul. It's bad. So I'm like, okay, I could get rid of those two. That'll leave me without a PRS, but these things do happen. So I was like, okay, let me just make sure. I played the Les Paul Tribute for about a week, and then I played the 245. So now another almost 2 weeks have gone by, and I'm like, okay, if it's still there, it's meant to be, right? So I packed up those two guitars, Line 6 Spider 5 amp, and headed down there. And I called them the day before, and they said, yeah, it's still here. And didn't tell them who I was, though. And I also deal with a certain guy there usually, so he was not the one who answered the phone, because then I'm pretty sure they never would have came down further on the price. So I went in, kind of made a pretty good deal, and without any trades, and then said, okay, well, I've got these to trade in. The one that I got, they basically gave me my money back for that one that I paid for it, minus about 10%, which is fair. And of course, tax, I didn't get the tax back. And probably didn't get exactly what I wanted for the 245, and I got what I wanted for the Spider amp that I never played. So I got that thing at a really, really good deal out the door. I'm not going to say that number, but let's just say it's less than half of what it would be new out the door. So I feel I got a pretty good deal. I was not missing either of the two guitars until dun, 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 Mr. Phil McKnight. I blame that box. Oops, hold on. Got your camera on. Turn that off. Audio. I blame that on Phil. This is all his fault. All of it. Every bit. So, hey Tim, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you here. Um, Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. If you guys don't follow Tim Lewis, TL Pedals, um, I will put his link down below, but just look him up on, he's on Instagram, and check out his website. He is a small, well, I don't want to say small, sorry, not small. He He's a regionalized pedal builder in the Canada area, but he makes some really good stuff. I've got a couple of his pedals. I know Mr. Keys has some of his pedals as well, and guys got to support the smaller artists, the boutique artists. So that's kind of the story of the Strat. I did play it live at church last weekend, and man, it sounded good. You gotta keep in mind that church music can be a little bit iffy sometimes, but as far as, sometimes it's, you never get off that clean tone, and that's it. But it did the job very nicely, and I put up some clips on Instagram, on IGTV, put them over there, so you can check those out. In small. Okay, thanks, Tim. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to say you were small. Come on, man. Hey, James, how are you doing? Mr. Severn's in the house. Good to see you, sir. All right. So, back to Mr. McKnight, the troublemaker. So, he did a demo, and I was like, no, you can't do that to me. I was happy. I just bought a guitar. Yep. Yes, he does, Brian. If you guys are looking for a great non-tube screamer, you need to check out the 808. I believe that's right, Tim. Let me know. Let me know if that is correct or not. I'm pretty sure that's the right pedal, but that thing is nice, very nice. Hold on, I have a roamer. Hang on, I got to see what he's doing. I heard him up on the counter. Sorry, pause, time out again. What you doing? All right, sorry about that. So hopefully he won't bother me anymore. But, well, I mean today, or at least right now. Not that I did anything to the cat. Don't want no PETA people all over me, so. But, so Mr. McKnight, he is bad. I have to stop watching his videos and his channel because it seems like it always costs me money for some reason. That, or I have no willpower, which I'm pretty sure that has a lot more to do with it than anything. So, all right. If you guys want, let's see. Well, you know what? He's probably going to enjoy that box. I can tell you that, Brian. Yes, Tim. Sorry, reading the chat. I got that up there. Camera's here. Not looking at where I was supposed to be looking. That gets confusing sometimes. But, so, not too bad. We're 20-ish minutes in. Let's go ahead and do this. You guys, hopefully, I know that's why you guys came. Let's go ahead and get this puppy open. I didn't pre-open it. I wanted to, I was going to do the Robert Baker thing and smack the boxes around, but that's his gig, so we'll leave him to that. So, all right, let's flip this around. We will do that, see how that works. Oh, cut the head off. All right. Box in a box. Oh. My ceiling's not big enough. All right. Did you get a hint? No clue. How about that? All right. All kinds of stuff down in the bottom down there. All right, so there we go. There we go. How about that? So I will tell you this, I felt pretty safe. I had actually sort of pre-ordered this, thinking that they weren't going to be in till March or April, so I figured by that time it would be fine to pick something else up. But it's got that new guitar smell. But no, they called me and said it was in. So I had to make a call, and I wasn't sure I was going to do it. And then they teased me even more and sent me pictures of it. So I had no choice. What could I do, right? I can't see what the chat going on in the chat, so, but I think you can pretty much guess from this bag. So we were without a PRS. Now we're no longer without a PRS. All right, give me a minute. We're going to come back over here. All right, let's see what's going on. Yeah, it could be an epi. Does it come with a humidifier? No, it does not. Let's see. Hey, 6-string Brian. I did pick up another PRS. So, hang on, I know you saw the pictures, Brian, but this could have been yours. So let's just show it one more time. Hold on, let's get the big screen. There we go. It's got tone scratches on it. See? Could have been yours, sir. All right. Wonder if it's in tune. All right. we go. Ooh, it's got binding on the neck. So this is the SE Zach Myers. It's got satin neck. Very nice. Very nice fretwork on it. It's got the bird inlays. I think these are actually mother of pearl bird inlays. It's got a little bit of character on the back. I don't know, I'm a fan of that part of it. What do you think? Is it in tune? What are the odds? It's close. Action is a little high. You can see it's a little bit up from where I like it. Yeah, let's see if we can get this puppy tuned. As we whack the microphone stand. Sorry about this, folks. Hold on. Well, that wasn't too bad at all. All right, let's see. What do we got? Close is it to the 245 neck. So it says, I'd say it's about the same, Steve. I'd say it's pretty close, about the same as the 245 neck. It actually feels a little bit nicer. I don't think it's quite as fat. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the back of this yet, though. But you don't really see that. I know it's 3-piece back, but this neck is nice. Nice and satin. Let's see if... All right, let's see here. Well, Brian S. Now we got two Brians. That gets a little confusing for me. So, pattern massive. It's not the pattern thin you get on most SEs then. No, it's not massive either, but I don't know. I thought that they were wide. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if we can, hold on. Let's see if this will, oops, hold on. We got to go back over here. Let's transition this over here real quick. Let's see. I have no idea. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I don't even know what patch I have. Hold on. Well, there's only one way I'm going to know. All right, there we go. Let's mute this mic here real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know I muted the mic. I did that so that we weren't getting a lot of string clack, but sorry. So it's definitely got some punch to it. I was trying to get a nice clean tone here. Just to start with that, which I believe this will do this. If we turn the volume off, this should be clean. Definitely gonna have to adjust the pickups a little bit. Almost no difference between the middle and the neck pickup. Interesting. We'll have to lower that some. This is like my one of my worship patches. Yeah, this is the Zach Myers. Tim, take it easy. Glad you could stop by. I do appreciate it. From Shinedown. So it's got the wraparound bridge with the you know what, I don't even have my camera up here so I can see what's going on. Hold on, there we go. With the adjustable saddle pieces, and I think like I said, I think the neck pickup's a little bit too high because it's kind of hot and it's overpowering the bridge in the middle position. Now let's put just a little bit of oomph behind it. Where is? You know what? We will go. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. And better check because I don't know how loud this one is either. It should all be balanced, but. Back out of tune again. Yeah, I kind of like it. Alright, so there we go. Need to tweak it just a little bit, then lower the action some. Thank you, Steve. Take this off. Man, it's hot. So, there you go. The new PRS SE, Zach Myers, semi-hollow. And what did they call that, Brian? Myers Blue. There we go. So, oops, turn it that way. There we go. One more look at it there. Yeah, I got another PRS again. Wasn't planning on it, but you know how those things happen sometimes. The neck is nice on this though. The satin finish on the back of the neck. Yeah, I guess, Steve, it's pretty close to the 245. So there you go. It's got the nice cut. Not too much. It's I don't know. I'd say in the 7.5-ish pound range. I never did measure this one, but these are pretty close. About the same. Very close. Let's do that. Ta-da! We will. Hey Dale, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I do appreciate that, everybody. Oh, interesting. They didn't do the recessed covers. Look at that. That's interesting. They did the raised covers. Should we do the pulley or the dots centered? Oh, the dots are centered, so there you go. Looks good. I like the binding, and the front ends are very nice and rounded, so definitely nice fit and finish on that part of it. I'll have to give it a good look over and see how everything looks. Looks good on the camera, that's for sure. Yeah. So Brian, tell me, how do you know these things happen? Oh, all right. So, oops, we don't have any. We'll just have to hold it. I was say I don't have a stand close by, but I certainly do appreciate you guys hanging out. Wanted to go ahead and get this opened up and just kind of give it a quick look through, and definitely familiar. It's the best way to put it. It's a little bit different. So semi-hollow, I don't have anything that is that. I've got a Epiphone dot, so I've got a full hollow body. And I had been looking at the what was it? The S2 Piezo pizza version, but there was no way I was going to spend $1,500 on a Chinese-made guitar. So these are at least Indonesian. I would say that the quality is really good on it. So, Paul, I do appreciate it. Thank you, Brian, the Brian and Brian Show. I don't know if anybody's got anything coming up that they need to plug or want to plug. I know Mr. DR Guitars, Mr. Dave, has been going on quite a bit, and I think, did we miss you Monday, Six String? Were you on, or was I not paying attention? So let me know, and we kind of see everybody in the chats here all the time, so good to have you guys out. I certainly do appreciate it, and we're gonna cut it loose. Oh, you know what? I said I was gonna do a giveaway, so hold on. Got a few people in here, but let's see if we can. Hold on. To do that, I have to go find the candy, because I need that. So this is one of the early versions of the fret rockers. Oh, spin it this way. It doesn't have the engraving on it, but I do have. It will have the hole in it. That was another thing that Mr. McKnight had did that I was like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Okay, I wasn't sure if I missed it, Brian. So, oh, and but I've got some newer versions of these. Eventually, I'm working on a website. I'm gonna have some stuff up for sale, just some little stuff like this. So, if anybody, let me know if you guys are interested in this. If anybody is, let's see, because I know for sure Mr. Keys, and I know Dave R. He's got one. So if anybody else could use one of these, I would be more than inclined to send it out. Some of these have some imperfections, and I'm trying to clean that up. So, and like I said, I've got to do the holes in these and do that. So, let's see, what do we got? One of the guys from Ace Frehley's band accepted teaching us Van Halen licks. All right. That sounds good. I think, yeah, so Hack is on at 8. So everybody make sure you get over there and So if anybody would like one of these, hang on, let's see here. We will do it this way. Let me grab a random rock and roll trivia question. And anybody answers this, we'll get this sent out, plus some other goodies. It's going to be a little bit. Okay, so I did not know this one. Interesting. All right. Brian, I don't think any of your guitars need that thing. So, all right, here we go. This was a Christmas present a couple years ago, a little rock and roll trivia game, but I had no idea on this one. All right, who played the piano on the Hollies hit, He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother? Give this a second, and no Googling, but I don't care. So if you want to Google it, that's fine. All right. So do we have any guesses on that? Who played the piano on the Hollies hit, He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother? So they give you a couple clues on here. One of the answers is James Taylor. I don't think that's right. So we're just gonna scratch that out. And I would have guessed Leon Russell also, Dale. That would have been my guess, but that's not it. That's amazing. So Hollies are a British band, right? So UK, so that should get it a little closer. No, okay, so here are some of the choices. James Taylor, which I told you. Keith Emerson, Rick Wakeman, or Elton John. Anybody? Do I need to grab another question? Come on, somebody could have easily Googled this by now. I'm surprised my Google hadn't. Should we ask? Hey, Google. Who played piano on the Hollies hit, He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother? Yep, I didn't believe it. So no, Dale, that's not it. All right, well, Mr. Keys did get it. So that surprised me. I did not know the answer to that one. So hopefully everybody's phone went off when I said, hey, Google. Mine just went off again. Yeah, there's always a delay. Should we try another one? Okay, how about we just do this? Does anybody need a fret rocker? If you need one, let me know, and we'll get one sent out. Just put it, first person to put yes in the chat, I'll send one out to you. Holy cow! The Lightning are winning 5-1. By the way, folks, in the second period. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Stanley Cup. Lightning. All right. So I'm going to take it that everybody is good right now. If anybody wants one, not in the replay, if you watch this later, let me know, and I will get one out to you. I'm good to see. I just happened to pick up the one that needs some work before I could send it out anyway. So there we go. All right, everybody. Look, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Let me jibber jabber your ear off for a little while. And um, hope you enjoyed the little guitar stories, the unboxing. And I think, unless anybody's got anything else, so 8 o'clock, guitar hack. All right, Dale. That ship sailed, Brian. Sorry, buddy. Uh, hey, we you guys had your chance the previous year, so. All right, Dale. So you got it. I will get one. Hit me up. I believe I'm not sure if my email address is. I have a new email address. I'll put it in the. Come back and watch the replay of this. I'll put my email address in. Oh, here. You know what? We'll just do this. I don't care. What are you guys gonna do? Spam me? Sure. There you go. So just send me a email with your address, Dale, and I will get that out to you. I appreciate everybody coming by, hanging out tonight. Like I said, Guitar Hack, 8 o'clock. Make sure you go check him out. And everybody, if you get a chance, go play your guitar. Take care. Thanks for coming by.